man on the street, and it was scary because it was like he hung out with me for a few days, right? Well, I mean, he just kept taking me back to his hotel, and we went to the hotel, stayed there for like 2 weeks.
What was y'all doing at the hotel?
We were having sex.
Okay, so he took you to the hotel to have sex?
Yeah, and then come to find out he has a house. She was old. She was an old woman.
She was an old woman? Okay.
Woman, so I had to look at respect for her, you know, like she's
And you sure that wasn't his wife?
Oh, and that's when I started seeing a ring on her finger.
So are we still doing crack?
No, we're not. We're not doing crack. We don't need crack. Even though we liked it, we were gravitated to it possibly because of the milk color that it makes.
So what was it that made you decide to stop smoking crack?
My uncle went to jail for molesting me at 6, but my brother molested me all my life.
What effect do you think that has had on you?
It's had a lot of effect on me. It makes me feel like...
Because clearly you're still deep in your mental stuff, right?
Yeah.
And you probably need to be in a facility, honestly. What do you think about that? Have you talked to your mom since then?
I have not talked to her, no.
So you haven't talked to her since you was 13?
She doesn't want to talk to me. There's no reason why she's mad. I have no idea why she's mad at me.
How did this guy meet you? You say he met you on the street?
Yeah, he met me on the street. He wanted to pick up girls that were homeless and took me to his house. And that's why I kept kind of like running, trying to run out. But then it seemed like there was a holdup, a block.
What's up, YouTube? Make sure you tap into my Instagram at Marcus the Interviewer. I'm going to be posting some exclusive content like this stuff right here that you didn't get to see on YouTube. So tap in with me on Instagram. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with the update. So, how you doing today, sweetie?
I'm okay.
All right. So last time we saw you, you had kind of like a blonde wig on. This was the look right here. And so here you are today. And so how's everything been since the interview?
Everything has been a little hazy, but you can communicate in this stand.
Are you still homeless?
Somebody had took me in, but there was another lady in the house and something. I had just had a daughter. She's asking for more. Autumn's asking for more. So both of us are on a hunt. So I ran out again and came out to take my chances.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
All right. So, okay. So in the last interview, you say someone took you in?
Yeah, he took me to his place, and he was, I didn't want to like scare him with me being a triplet. And the fact that, I was like, you know, getting taken to places about my, like, you know, the shape of my feet being a crystal, and then like, you know, the ground and earth talking to me. And
so I guess we're still having like the mental stuff going on?
It's definitely mental. You can say that.
So are we still doing crack?
No, we're not. We're not doing crack. We don't need crack. Even though we liked it, we were gravitated to it possibly because of the milk color that it makes.
So what was it that made you decide to stop smoking crack?
Thinking about what other people say inside of the ingredients of crack. They used to say it was good for you. Now they say that it's bad for you. And because they added both of those two, it's hard to digest and swallow. So something does happen. And it's my mind. We're still tapped into it, and we're trying to detox.
So listen, have you talked to any of your family since the last interview?
I have talked to my sister, yes.
Did she see the interview, or did any of your family?
She's the main one that I was trying to, because she's fast like everybody else, you know. If I didn't get it, she got it. And she's like, I told her, look it up. Terry's out here too. She's from California. Armani's out here in Atlanta. She's from around California, but it's just like I'm from San Francisco in California. But yeah.
Your sister saw it. What did she think of
the? She got her own daughter. So she takes care of my daughter.
What did she?
Love.
She takes care of your daughter.
Love, and so I don't want to put her story out loud. But if they had the same story that was going on in my head right now, I feel like I'd get famous.
Okay. So
she's already a millionaire, so it's not like she needs any money.
You talking about your sister?
Yeah.
She's a millionaire?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay, so who are you living with right now?
Right now I'm on the streets.
Okay, so what happened to the guy that took you in?
His name was Zamako. And I don't want to say his last name because, you know, he doesn't want me spitting them out there.
You say his name was what?
Zamaka?
Zamaka?
Yeah.
And what happened with that?
Well, he ended up, he was a man on the street, and it was scary because it was like he hung out with me for a few days, right? Well, I mean, he kept taking me back to his hotel. And we went to the hotel, stayed there for like 2 weeks.
What was y'all doing at the hotel?
We were having sex.
Okay, so he took you to the hotel to have sex?
Yeah. And then, come to find out he has a house. Hampton.
He has a house in Hampton?
Not a house, an apartment.
He has
His own
an apartment,
bro. It's like, you good. But he had he had another woman staying there while we were at the hotel.
And so when he brought you to the apartment, was the other woman there?
The other woman was not at the hotel.
Was she at the apartment?
Yeah.
Was she there at the same time you was there?
She was there. We were there for 4 nights together. I ended up leaving this last night.
So you were staying there with him and his woman?
And not his woman, but a woman that stayed. He wanted help with another woman to get her out.
But she ended up staying, right?
She stays with him, yeah, right now.
And did all y'all have sex together?
No, we did not.
Okay,
no, we did not.
So he was just having sex with
me.
Well, was he also having sex with her as well?
No, not that I know of. No.
Not that you know of.
She was old. She was an old woman.
She was an old woman. Okay.
Woman, so I had to look at respect for her. You know, like she.
And you sure that wasn't his wife?
Oh, and that's when I started seeing a ring on her finger. So that's when I would like realize that these guys can be kind of shady.
So how did this guy meet you? You say he met you on the street?
Yeah, he met me on the street. He wanted to pick up girls that were homeless and took me to his house. And that's why I kept kind of like running, trying to run out. But then it's like, it seemed like there was a holdup, a block of like trees and stuff that were not letting me leave his place, saying you might be pregnant, so stay with him in the house, and saying, so while I'm sitting with this woman who has her ears like this, saying bye-bye, bomb. And I've sat in the house with her and saying he chose her.
You talking about his wife?
That's his wife. I'm trying to debate because would a triplet like me understand the two?
So why do you?
That's a two.
So you keep saying triplet. Are you a triplet?
Yeah.
So you have 2 siblings that all y'all were born at the same time?
We had a C-section. We came out of C-section.
Is that right?
I know it sounds nasty.
Well, no, but I mean, what are their names? Your triplets.
My mom has. I don't know.
Okay. So this may just be in your head type deal.
I know it's not just in my head. My mama said it.
Your mom said it?
And she's been getting.
Is your mom still alive? I forget.
She was getting of age. Her skin, she was getting smaller.
I get that, but is she still living?
In San Francisco. That's what I know, yeah. They haven't gave me any letters, called me, nothing yet.
So, when was the last time you talked to your mom?
It's been years, like 2 or 3 years.
Why? Why has it been that long?
Because she stays with my brother and she chose my brother. Brother and sister fought because men were fighting, I guess, over a king. And whoever they king.
You said that your brother, I believe if I remember correctly, said your brother on the last interview did something to you, right?
Yeah, he molested me and stuff, and saying I was getting my ass paid for like having sex with so many men, and he wanted them to understand what was in my head. That Texas, my mom's from Dallas, Texas, and saying they don't play. So it's like she never wanted me to, if they find out, they don't even know, they're like still going off like, we're waiting for you to say, that we would arrest him and put him in jail.
Him meaning your brother?
But my uncle went to jail for molesting me at 6, but my brother molested me all my life.
What effect do you think that has had on you?
It's had a lot of effect on me. It makes me feel like, but what really kills me is the fact that my mom would choose over a man over brother and sister. She chose for boy. She chose boy, and so they kept showing me at the man Zamaka I was with, what would happen if he was getting riches and getting more richer than me.
Were you being sold? Is that what was going on, or were they just molesting you and just taking it from you?
I feel like my mother didn't sell me.
Okay.
I mean, actually, to think of Social Security and all that stuff.
Have you been getting a check for disability?
I had been getting a check for disability.
And that's for how long? Since you was how old?
Only since I was I started getting a check at 18.
At 18?
Yeah.
Okay. Because, I mean, do you think that the stuff that happened to you earlier in life...
21, not 18.
21?
21 is when
Who was it that filed for you to get a check?
It was my social worker, foster care. I'd been in foster care.
Okay, that's right. So you had went to foster care. That's right. And what age did you go to foster care at?
I went to foster care at 13 years old.
Okay, and that was because
my
of
mom had raised me very strong, very much, and I tried so hard to hang on to that, and it's like when you let go, to let the stars say whatever you just said.
So, since you've been in foster care, have you talked to your mom since then?
I have not talked to her, no.
So you haven't talked to her since you was 13?
She doesn't want to talk to me. There's no reason why she's mad. I have no idea why she's mad at me.
How does that make you feel?
I feel like she spoke to a man and she got locked out from talking to me.
So if your mom would have happened to come across this video on YouTube,
she would
do
say,
you have any
why
message?
Did you tell my business out there?
Well, let me ask. I mean, do you have any message for her?
If
you know, you haven't been
message,
able to talk to her, so...
I would say, Mom, I love you. You raised me correctly. I'm hanging on to both you and the system that's in my mind. I didn't know I was a royal baby. I remember my mom talking about a princess.
Okay. And so, you know, like, because you're kind of vulnerable out here, right? Like, even I walk by, this guy behind you is, you know, was talking to you or whatever. I guess he's trying to, you know, I don't know.
Exactly.
There's no, you know, hey, do his thing or whatever, but I guess I'm just trying to figure out, because you said that the other guy came and picked you up. Was he someone that saw you on my video or anything like that? Like, did he mention seeing you on YouTube or anything, or he just kind of came out of nowhere and took you to the hotel room?
He came out of nowhere a little bit. I was just sitting there at the same time, trying to use my son, and I just had it, but you know, somebody told me to throw it away and come down here, and then go to.
Hey man, I appreciate it, brother.
I'm losing track.
You want to shout yourself out, man?
Yo, what up?
Shout yourself out, man.
This is
What up? It's Wayne, official Hard Life Twin Kitchen. I love his page. Keep doing what you're doing. I watch all your episodes.
Hey man, I love it, man. Appreciate you, bro.
I would love to if I could be comfortable sitting there watching TV. He had a television in his house, and the lady was watching it, but they were watching different things. It was just like, I didn't know what to put on. You know, YouTube's not on the TV.
Did you ever see your interview?
And it's on the TV, kind of.
Did you ever see your interview that we did?
Yes, I did. I showed Zamaka's family, and that's when I don't know if Zamaka, I wanted to see if he would have a Twitch for how it works with me.
And his name was Zamaka?
Zamaka, yeah.
And so why did y'all stop dealing again?
Because he had that woman in the house who would do this and scare you and be like, she's saying bye, not saying nothing, and then giving you like looks.
So she wasn't being nice to you?
No, but she wasn't supposed to. You know, she's just a woman that was like posing as wife. And
was he black or was he a different nationality?
he was black.
He was black?
Yeah.
Zamaga? Okay. All right. Because clearly you're still deep in your mental stuff, right?
Yeah.
And you probably need to be in a facility, honestly. What do you think about that?
I feel like I wouldn't deny too much of it, because some things I don't know, understand, or pick up. Like, you try to pick it up, it's a little difficult. Sometimes you have it, but like, I feel like royalty has separated the two and stuff, and saying like that means that someone really does latch on, kind of close off. You know, it's a system like that.
Yeah, I think that you probably should be in a facility. You don't really need to be out here on the streets. Is there any family members that you have that we may be able to get in touch with? Like,
yeah.
What's your mom's name?
I can't give her a name.
We wanna look your people up and find them so we can tell them that you're out here.
Okay, yeah, I'm from San Francisco, so I know the weather is.
And what's your name again?
Messing with me. I'm Mariah.
Mariah?
Yeah.
What's your last name?
Martinez.
Martinez?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna try to maybe do some digging and see if we can find your family members because you're just you're very vulnerable out here. Just and you said because on the last video you said that you screwed over 300 guys.
Not over, like 127. But to me that was like 300.
Okay, so you've had sex with 127 guys.
Yeah.
You've counted every guy.
I've counted up past 80 and
I mean, 127 is a very exact number. How do you come up with that number?
I wrote it down on a little piece of paper, and I kept writing all the names that I could come up with in all the lines, and I counted and was like, wow. And then I kept going on my own, 10, and going down. And I was like, wow, yeah, that's 127.
Okay. And so, like, are you out here, like, right now, are guys trying to trade sex with you for money type deal?
Some of them, yeah.
Are you doing that?
No.
Was the Zamaga guy giving you money?
Yeah, but he already told me what he said if he does do the baby thing, that there's scum. He told me that there's,
No, I mean, was he
they're not
giving you
scum,
money,
but
like, to have
yeah.
sex, basically?
And I'm saying, you can't say that. I said it over.
You say what?
You can't say that upon them.
About him?
Upon the children. They're childlike.
He had children?
No, he had not.
Oh, you're talking about a potential
But
child
he
that
was
you
saying
guys might have.
I do have one, and she's young, but she came out perfect. She knows there was a traditional fight between a traditional baby coming out the vagina and the other one that cut.
And how old is your daughter again?
She's only 4 months.
She's 4 months. So you just had a baby.
Didn't I say that online?
You may have. I don't recall. But okay. So wait. Is that because you look like, I guess your stomach's gone down a little bit since that first interview. And so where is your baby at?
With my sister Armani.
Armani?
Yeah.
Okay. And is that here in Georgia or is that somewhere else?
She is out here in Conyers.
Okay. So your sister is in the Conyers?
Yeah.
Does she know that you're out here?
She knows I'm at 5 Points, yeah.
Okay. All right, sweetie. Well, look, we really appreciate you taking the time answering all of our questions. And we definitely wish you nothing but the best out here, okay?
All right.
Make sure you have a good one, sweetie.
You too.
All right.
God bless.